You know, we really like the cold. I just noticed that. Very cold winters, unique crops. Low disease rates. 100% Dandorians. Warm. Medium. I think we're in temperate right now. We're still 80% with that. I think that's what we managed to get, though. Open land, forest, yeah, mountains. Yeah, cold, icy mountains would be, like, perfect for these guys. But I feel like that'd make it really difficult for, you know, humans and the like, though. Because they don't really like the mountain. They're kind of okay with cold, though, actually. Yeah, alright. Pretty much everybody's alright with temperate. Except bug people and cantors. They don't care. They seem really difficult. Really difficult. The Argonash. I love schmalerism. Very offense stuff and submission. They're the bug people. Ugh. I'll probably try them out at some point and see. God, they fucking... What the hell? We gotta check them out at some point. I have no idea what I'm looking at with that. 1,000 blunt damage and 3 morale. They are strong, these guys. 3 morale. Only 1 morale. 220 blunt damage. Offensive defense 0.7, 0.7. 0.2, 0.2. Minus 1 range. They suck at ranged. 2 armor. 1 pierce. No armor. No pierce. Well, we don't have anything built in. Yikes. I thought we were good at combat, but maybe we're not actually. Okay, 40 from them. Do they count though? That's the fucking Cretonians. They just like vibe and chill. They're just good feelings. 40 humans. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we are pretty okay at combat. And these dudes are just monsters. Yeah, okay. Huh. Alright. It could be that we need to get more fighters than what we currently have. Getting there. 0.26. Like maybe I put like another like 30 people in the division, but I only go a little bit training for them. So we get more people, strength and numbers that are well trained rather than just 10 elite dudes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like 10 elite dudes could still work out pretty okay. Like in my mind, especially if we get some armor, get some weapons, we stockpile them real good, and we're just like 100% full ticks of training, armor and weapons. Like 1 elite dwarf is worth like 12 humans, you know? What's going on here? What is this? Is it... It's not falling apart. It is considered fancy rope, though, interestingly. I don't know what I'm looking at here. There's shit thrown at the speaker. What are they saying? Bad stuff. We don't like that. Ugh. Alright. This one's legit, but nobody's really listening. I mean, Bob Sherhand, who's very shocked at this news that he's receiving. Little 9-year-old Babby Dwarf. Okay, hey, this is looking not great with the infected thing. It's not like a high mortality rate, right? They just get a little bit delirious sometimes, but it like subsides in a few days. I don't really want to let in more immigrants until we get this gone. Oh, yeah, I can just shift click. Ah, wait. What? Room copier. Oh. Yeah, okay, control click and shift click just to straight up copy it. Neat. Control click. I would like to make a new one. For these guys. Can probably share a wall with storage. I think that's fine. There we are. Covers up the crops, the natural crops a little bit, but hardly any. So they got that neat as well. And down here is pretty much set aside from maybe a little eatery. Where all did we have these? Eatery 1, Eatery 2. Oh, actually, this view works out, oops, pretty well. I want, yeah, we could do another eatery down here. Yoink. You directly. Just straight up copy it. Kind of want the door on the other side of the wall. Do I get a chance? I can probably like renovate it because I won't have it built yet. So I just like do the pre-built renovation thing real quick. It's like here kind of works. A bit of a pain in the ass hauling the stuff across over to it though. But it does work. And then close the room copier. Quickly edit this thing before they get too into it. Oh my god. Okay, and it don't matter. All right, never mind. Just carry on. Because it's doing that thing where I'm editing a room that like does a lot of builders. The room that like doesn't exist yet, but it won't let me actually edit it because it doesn't recognize that I'm editing the same room that I just put down. Yeah, we're out of wood. Okay. Fell some trees. Shred. Kind of the local area. Get some more woodcutters. Oh boy, 9 diseased people. I mean, eventually it'll roll through, right? Worst case, somebody dies, we just get somebody new one. Like, I don't think it matters too much. It's not like I'm min-maxing traits here. Right? And then... refurnish. Why... Alright, whatever. So, I'm never copying a room again, is what that tells me. It's... I don't know. The walls aren't connected to the room exactly. Not sure. Is there just like a door? Oh. Alright. Alright, and copy that. What else were we doing? Oh yeah, also eggs, rations, yeah. Okay. And 2 cooks. This eatery's bored with just 2 cooks, so we'll go 1 cook. 2 cooks is pretty happy there. Eatery 1, probably also just 1 cook, because you're like a secondary eatery, rather than a main eatery. This eatery's also got a lot more going on in it. Cool. And then the whole wave of wood. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Bakers are out of wheat, interestingly. We'll put you down to 12. Because we do not need that many, because the grain farms are not that wild. Poof. Just like that. Harvest! Go! Baking's back on! Wow. Alright, cool. Eateries kinda stocked-ish. Fish is not happening. Okay. We can get more fish. Is this how many... the amount of fish that can be caught? Wait, can we fish out an area? Bad news if so. Maybe I should do a little less fishing. Or like more fisheries but less staffed so we're not fishing so quickly. Bring this down to 9. Give the fish a chance. Maybe we get a second fishing spot set up somewhere. The river's wide enough we could do fisheries all along the river if needed. Oh, it gives me 23 odd jobbers still. Yo, 20 woodcutters. 12 furniture. Let's bring this down to 8. And then I don't need quite that many woodcutters because we're going to be rocking a huge surplus then. Training ground. I can probably make that a bit bigger. Laboratory 380 research we've got. We can smelt some metal. It's time. Unlocks at the furniture place, right? Cudgels, wooden spears, stone hammers, not very terrifying, but they're better than nothing. Extremely inefficient, but they can't help hold off bandits until you get metal industry up and running. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's get the metal industry up and running. If we can. I need the blacksmith as well for that though. Shit. I hope martial arts dwarves is effective. Metal smelter. Does require coal. Coal and iron. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Make a lot of sense. And the charcoal dude, 250, not hugely worth it, I think. Where was the charcoal at? I don't think it was you. You know, that's just stone. Or I say charcoal. Coal. Yeah. The way's open at least, like, yeah, kinda. Sithilon, like we could widen it out some. Coal mine. Blocked by terrain. Yeah, alright. So dig in the mountain. Remove that as well. They're working on it. They are working on it. It'll have to be a little community over there, but there's kind of sort of enough space for them to do that. Like we could get a little living area over here. It is possible. It's a bit tight, but for a little mining community. Dormitory 14. Yeah, nah, let's go house. Oh, it's dark in there. Some smaller apartments on the side. Something. Can we get a well in here? Does that work? There's a well. A hearth. You probably want probably a couple hearths. Some of that's going to be the mine up there. We'll put the hearth down here. So the well down there. So remove that. Get you your speakers so you can get the news. A little bit of hear ye as you come into town. No, that's okay. We'll get it over here. We'll get a little lavatory in here too. I mean, they'll need all of the stuff. Coal mine won't be so big. We can fit some storage up here. So like... some people won't be washing their hands. That's Aki. That's gross. So there's a couple small basins in the corner. And there's some doors. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm a little terrified of the road that I have to build for that. Janitor needs to be built somewhere over here too to do maintenance. Should they live outside though, the janitor? Just fuck them. Need to keep some of that area open for the sithilon ore. Yeah, let's put them outside because fuck them. They will deal with it. But it's like a basic dwarf mountain community in there though. They got all the basics. They need a storage. Actually. And the canteen. Fuck, they need so much still. Well, storage can go up here. Because that coal mine's... the coal mine's really gonna be... it's gonna be pathetically small. It's gonna be like... a touch bigger than this for storage. So I think we're okay to do a warehouse in here. Sure. Well, it'd have to be... it's gonna have to be like kind of a proper-ish warehouse. I think I need to just dig out some more rock. Kind of flatten this area a bit. And then get a little more space down here for the eater. It's going to be a bunch of work. A bunch of work. Hey, the disease is over. Pipe. Ah, give me 200. Give me more unemployed people, because I got to do a road at some point too, man. And then both janitors together will get like most of the road. If I was smarter, I could have put this guy out more and then they could have connected up maybe, but I'm going to want a janitor for the mountain colony in here anyway. So a third janitor somewhere in the middle up here alongside the mountain will work for taking care of the middle portion of the road and also the living space inside the mountain whenever we get in there. And yeah, then unemployed people. Jeez, it's a trip. I will work on that road. It is a big, nasty, nasty road, but hey, it connects. It's only 2 wide out here with kind of a gradual slant down and then eventually the big diagonal that links up with our main road being the 3 wide, just like cutting straight through. I was thinking about having it go like south around the lake and up, but since these are going to be minor communities, I don't think it requires a 3 wide road. And at some point when I stone up the road with like proper movement, it would be nice to only have to do that with a 2 wide road rather than a 3 wide road, and we can thicken it later if necessary. This also kind of gets me into some more clay, which is kind of nice. Like, I guess there's that, but holy shit, road. Damn. Good luck. Go for it. Execute. It's a lot of road to build, but it'll make their trip a lot easier, and it mostly follows their preferred route. The only difference is that they prefer to cut through the lumber mill, which I'm not sure if they should, but they do a lot. So I have them going around and connecting off the main street. I could see about maybe fencing in the lumber mill, I guess, or the woodcutter, so they don't cut through it. I don't really mind too much. It's not like they get beheaded when they go through it sometimes, so maybe they do. Then maybe they learned their lesson. It's gonna suck for these people living over here pretty soon. What's this? People who are trapped and cut off. Alright, GG, well done. Nice, Dandorian subject. Ah, that's not your name, I see. I was confused for a moment. Alright, yeah, fine. We'll, dig in the mountain. We'll dig you out. Good going, Yagoober. Cut off from throne. He's not sure what to do. Gotta get this guy out. We'll suspend. Suspend, like, kinda even the housing. There we go. We're getting you out. Slowly. One day. Maybe. Hey, he's free. Alright, resume. Resume the mining. Keep the buildings paused, though. So hopefully they don't feel the need to potentially live here, because there's no reason to live here yet. I mean, you can almost poop in the cave. Almost. But that's it. There's no food or anything here yet. There's not even a warehouse. I'd like to get a warehouse in. And then maybe we can talk about doing that. But I'm thinking a warehouse over here in the corner. That'll be their general stockpile for things that they're using and care about. The coal we'll just have brought back over to the main colony. We don't need to keep that stored here. The coal mine itself will have a little bit start away anyway, and then we can have the eatery up here, I suppose. Janitors. Auto employing. Yeah, so they get to that lake. Oops. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of, kind of wish it wouldn't autofocus me on there sometimes. I like control click to not. Oh, alright. But yeah, it's not so bad. We get another janitor put up somewhere over here, and it'd be just a miserable spot. but keeps the road tidy and works on all that up there. I guess I'll do it and we'll see what happens. They'll probably just complain endlessly, but they're a small portion of the population. You know? I think we can get around it. Just there. That'll take care of all that. And, well, it's some of what's inside the cave, not all of it. A little further up might have been okay, but I think I'll need one inside the cave anyway. Depending what all I do. Right, so in here, the eatery. And that might still leave a bit of room for our coal. It might not need to have it this big. Service is 2184 throughout the day. Yeah, it might need a little more than that eventually. But for the time being, yeah, all right. Couple more doors there. Okay. And then warehouse. Actually, I might reverse this. Let's reverse this. No. Remove that. Stop that. Whatever this is, stop. 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 Don't refill the mountain there. It's fine. We're putting the warehouse up here. And then the eatery down below, because there's actually a bit more room down there, and I don't need so much warehouse space. Like, that's actually fine. 3.5 thousand is kind of a lot, truthfully. Double door. Looks good. And then eatery down here, because there's a bunch of space. Let this guy finish off his little corner. Come on, guy. I believe. Come on. Come on. It does generate stone. I guess before we were just using it so quickly, I didn't even notice. Holy shit, by the time they finally get down there to start working on it, they don't really have much juice left. Warehouse. No. Eatery. We already did the warehouse. I suppose we can just use the mountain wall as the wall, huh? Since they're having to refill mountain wall with that. Although they seem to not take too long doing that. Maybe. Storage for said eatery. Services 29. 116 throughout the day. That's a bit better. That's like most of our current population. I don't know how many people are going to be living over here, but that'll be plenty. $3,124. Okay. That's good. Get that going, get this going. We can resume generally the rest of the snow, I think, since everything's at least queued up. Alright to do that. Some imbeciles decided to live here. They're the janitor. I guess that makes sense. fine. Can extend housing, get a little more space mined out, possibly. Here is the coal mine. What a mine. Output high, 14%. Wow. And yeah, we need this to be... Would that work? No. Fucking... Alright. So dig into mountain a little bit more. Hey, did I ever get the, no, the metalsmith I needed coal for, right? It's a real shame this coal is so shit. Ah, well. It is what it is. I guess we could see about the charcoaler one day. Makeshift weapons. Makeshift armor from the tailor. That is crazy inefficient, though. That doesn't seem so inefficient. That's a 6 wood and 4 fucking stone for just 0.2 weapons. Ugh. Refines wood to coal for cities without easy access to rich coal seams. Only the auxiliaries require metal to construct. Simple wood fuel doesn't have consistency or heat. That's why you'd want charcoal. I think we go for that. Because this coal, oh my god. Oh, it's just noise. Ah! It's fucking snow. Yeah, we'll have to get more wood cutting going, I think. Just max it out. And then consume some of that wood for charcoaling. And then smithy it up. Because that coal that we're gonna mine, in quotes, is not a lot. And it won't work for long. So, hurrumph. Charcoaler. Turns wood into coal. It also requires clay brick. I just noticed. So we gotta do clay first. Which... we can activate. That's fine.